Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Lee Lard.
And I'm Rachel Hobbs. Let's take a look at the news.
On the weekend of March 28th, writers from our sister organization, the Bradley Scout, won 26 awards at the Illinois College Press Awards in Chicago. The 26 wins broke the Scouts' records of awards won in the past. The Illinois Department of Transportation announced that the bridge named after Bradley graduate and Congressman Bob Michel, connecting downtown and East Peoria, will be closed from March 13th until sometime in November for rehabilitation. Starting March 6th, lane closures will on the Bob Michel begin to appear on the bridge as well. Motorists will be experiencing delays and taking an alternate route is suggested. IDOT also has announced a plan to begin to improve 2,500 miles of highway. Remember to take an alternate route when you return from spring break.
Viva Las Bradley! Last week, ACBU hosted a casino night for Bradley students to attend. Students had a chance to win big prizes and have some fun in the process. This was an event that ACBU has been looking forward to hosting since last semester. We had a chance to sit down with ACBU Vice President Jack Batts and ask him a few questions about this event.
For our homecoming, we decided to plan a casino night event, and unfortunately we weren't able to plan that last semester, so we really wanted to keep up with the idea because we thought it would be a great event. So this semester we had some open space to do it, so we decided to bring it to campus. There's a company that you can rent out tables, so we thought it would be a great idea to bring them in, along with some mocktails and some prizes for students to go, because we think it'd be a great way to get students engaged on campus.
For more information on future ACBU events, be sure to keep an eye on Hilltop Happenings.
Alpha Phi Omega, a co-ed service fraternity centered around the ideals of friendship, leadership, and service, is hosting Rush Week this week with a bunch of fun events. The next event, entitled Teach a Bro, is on March 3rd in Beck 4160 at 4:30 p.m., where you can come down and learn about the organization and its exec board. Check it out to step up your leadership skills.
If you live off campus and you're worried about protecting your belongings while you're gone for break, BUTV offers a vacant house watch service to all students. If no one is going to be present in your home, BUPD will make a routine patrol checks to make all registered houses are protected. BUPD encourages all students who live off campus and are not taking their cars home to park in either the Main Street or Duryea parking decks. No permit is required to park over break. To register for Vacant House Watch, contact BUTV at this number.
Up next, Alex is going to be telling us a little bit about the weather for the upcoming week.
And tie with our entertainment news and a review of a new movie.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
Come on, Jules, spot on this last one. There it is.
Keep going with it. Leo! They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
Bring it. Time out, guys. I'm late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Mom wants us home. Okay. Bye, guys. You guys need a ride?
Sure. Yeah. All right. How about some one-on-one? I gotta go eat, man. Sorry, I'll see you later.
My Shiro doesn't always wear a cape, but she always has time for a hug, a smile, for going the extra mile. My Shiro stretches every dollar, puts in long hours, puts others first. But now it's your time, Mom. When you're ready to retire, we want you to be able to enjoy it. It's time to start saving now. A free 3-minute online chat can give you the personalized tips you need to start boosting your retirement savings today. Visit aceyourretirement.org/Shiro.
Man, the weather today has been amazing. I'm in complete shock of how nice it was today.
Oh yeah, I took a walk around. It was absolutely gorgeous. The sun was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's light was just bearing down on me. I could just wear my favorite t-shirt and just like jog around.
Yeah, no, I mean, I saw a lot of people wearing shorts today, and I was just like, today's a good day.
It was beautiful.
Today is officially the start of March, so let's get a look at what's happening outside, shall we? As you can see, it's gotten brighter and warmer out. The grass is definitely greener. Last month, we experienced chilly temperatures and heavy storms, both of rain and snow. But now being the month of March Madness, we experienced some crazy changes in weather. Your favorite weatherman is here to tell you what's up. All right. As you can see here, let's check out the radar. As you can see here, everything is clear on the Mideastern front. It's looking to be a bright day outside. So go out and have some fun in the sun. Now let's transition to temperatures. It's looking to be around 50s, 60s in our area. We're caught smack dab in the middle between hot and cold. Although today's definitely the day to be wearing a t-shirt. Now let's go look at our 5-day forecast. It's looking to be cloudy and partly cloudy most of the week, with one day being the exception, where we experience rain and snow again. Looks like we might need to bring out our jackets again on Friday. Now it's time for your entertainment news with Ty Gray.
Thank you, Alec. Now it's time. Thank you, Alec. In a split decision, Tommy Fury takes the win over YouTuber Jake Paul. Paul knocked down Fury, but that did not stop Fury. 2 judges favored Fury and 1 judge favored Paul. Fury was the first professional boxer he faced after fighting 2 mixed martial artists. After all the trash talking from Paul, the comments on Twitter were taunting Jake for not winning any real fighters. Hard drugs and Mother Nature are 2 things you should never mess with. This new upcoming movie combines the 2 in a dark humor comedy following the events of a bear that's on cocaine. Let's take a look.
Why is it acting like this? Did you feed it cocaine?
No, but you're safe. Bears can't climb trees.
Of course I can!
Then why are you up here?
Cocaine Bear is a comedy horror film that follows a bear in the forest that eats millions of dollars worth of cocaine dropped by drug smugglers and goes on a rampage. It might be hard to believe, but this movie is loosely based on real events.
They found a black bear in the Chattahoochee Forest on Blood Mountain. Those are all real places. And the bear had consumed what they thought was about 70 pounds of cocaine.
The movie marks Ray Liotta's last performance. The movie also includes O'Shea Jackson Jr. and Kerry Russell.
Kerry Russell, I just knew from my past experience with her, from everything she's done in film, that she would enjoy the tone of the movie, but she would play it totally straight. And that you would just want to root for her, and that the audience just loves her. I mean, who doesn't love Kerry Russell?
The movie as a whole was not very scary, but was very funny with the characters making jokes in their dire scenarios.
I hope that audiences feel the movie lives up to the title. Cocaine Bear is a lot to live up to. And whatever you think it's going to be, it's everything and more.
Mr. McKendry, have you ever done cocaine?
What? Why do you ask?
Just wondering if it has long-term side effects. For the bear, of course.
I like the movie all in all. While it was not scary, it was definitely a watch if you like comedy movies. I give it 7 out of 10. A Florida judge issued a warrant for Kodak Black this past Thursday. Kodak failed to show up for a scheduled drug test, then a few days later submitted a positive drug test to officials. Kodak has another previous warrant in Florida for drug trafficking in which he pled not guilty. After all the imprisonment of the other popular rappers, it would be hard to see Kodak get locked up.
I absolutely want to see Cocaine Bear. I love movies about bears.
I know. Speaking of bears, do you know what Cocaine Bear reminds me of? Open Season, the cartoon about the bear that is with the deer.
That was a good series of movies.
When I see that trailer, I definitely think of Boog.
Fond childhood memories. Coming up after the break, we have an interview with the president of a mental health awareness organization on campus, Active Minds.
And later on, Sports with Dylan.
Okay, here we go.
3, 2.
3, 2, 1.
COVID-19 has been a really long and difficult fight.
So when we start talking about COVID, I completely get it. It's frustrating.
We've all been impacted one way or another.
The fight against COVID is also changing really quickly.
And it's sometimes really hard to keep up.
So here are a few things we know.
We are not fighting the same virus from 2020.
Right now, new variants are a lot more contagious and need to be taken seriously.
Getting vaccinated and staying boosted is the best way to keep you protected from COVID-19 and help you stay out of the hospital.
Even if you got COVID before, it's important that you go get your COVID booster.
COVID vaccines are safe.
Much safer than getting COVID-19.
We all want this to end sooner than later.
So go ahead and do things.
Go out and live your life, but get vaccinated. Stay boosted.
We can all do our part.
And get back to living. You can go to getvaccineanswers.org for more information.
Hey, can you chop the pineapple?
Chop the pineapple.
Nope. I'm high. How about I wash off the grapes?
Yes.
Okay.
You're already making good decisions when you're high.
I want tacos. Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.
Nope. I'm high. Let's order in.
Don't make an exception when it comes to driving. If you feel different, you drive different.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter what you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Now we have an interview with Gabby Nicastro, president of Active Minds. Active Minds is an organization on Bradley's campus with the purpose of ending the stigma surrounding mental health on college campuses and bringing awareness and an education to students about mental health. Gabby, welcome to the show.
Thank you so
How are you
much.
doing today?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing good. So you're the president of Active Minds.
I am.
So what do you do as the role as president, and what does Active Minds do on campus?
So a lot of my role is really delegating the national to campus relationship. So Active Minds is an international organization. There's over 600 chapters. So I attend all the meetings on a national level. I also make sure we're compliant with student activities. On campus, we're a lot of fun. We do journaling nights, coloring nights. We've done a couple speakers. So this past week we did a NEDA speaker to talk about eating disorders. We also do a lot of bubble wrap, because bubble wrap is wonderful. And just a lot of different events highlighting coping skills.
Yeah, so what kind of message does Active Minds want to bring to Bradley?
We try to bring a message of like mental illness and mental health isn't something specific to one person. Like all of us have it. It's something we all need to address. We're a very inclusive group and we try to make sure everybody's welcomed to our space, and we just try to promote people to seek help when they need it.
Yeah, for sure. So do you have any of your favorite activities? Like what is one of the favorite things that you guys have done so far?
Oh, good question. We did this a long time ago, but we did like a Pop the Stigma event. So we had sheets of bubble wrap and then we hand wrote stigma on it. And then we just had people come and pop stigma, which was written in bubbles. It got a little messy with like the Sharpie being on people's hands, but it was probably my favorite event and we had the most turnout.
Yeah, so being involved in it, do you have any, what do you guys do to focus with people who struggle with mental health? Like what other things do you do besides events? Do you hold meetings or?
We hold meetings. They're usually event-based, and then we just have a Discord network that people can use for support, and then we get emails through our regular Active Minds email.
Awesome. Do you have any events coming up?
We have a journaling night this Friday at 5:30 p.m. in BR 91.
Okay, and how can we reach out to you and see what is coming up?
Our Instagram, it's Active Minds Bradley.
Awesome. Well, I love supporting mental health, and I've been doing a lot with Active Minds, so I love to see it. So Active Minds is a really impressive and helpful organization. So thank you for coming to the show, Gabby.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Now back to you, Lee.
Today is the first day of Women's History Month, so our reporter, Jade Mitchell, went to the Student Center to ask students about the women in their life.
Good evening, BUTV News. I'm Jade Mitchell. Today is the first day of Women's History Month. We are here in the Student Center, and we'll be asking students about the women in their lives who have changed their ways for the better. What woman has made a positive impact in your life and how?
I would say there's two of them. I have twin sisters that are like 9 years older than me, and I think that they definitely were like second moms growing up, so they definitely influenced me to make the right decisions and stay focused on school and being a good person.
It would be my mom and then my girl cousins, because we don't have to like live up to like the standard what women should do in society, and they all show you how to live differently.
Sure, my mom. My mom's always been my best friend. She's always been the person there for me. She does everything for me.
Probably my mom. She really helped me growing up. She really did a lot for me. She was hustling. She basically got me here to Bradley. She did this for me. So I'm really proud of my mom.
If you could meet with any celebrity female, who would it be and why?
Oh, that's a tough one. I would say Michelle Obama, because I think that she's a pretty awesome woman.
Either Amanda Gorman, Taylor Swift, or AOC, because I love all of them.
It'd be Frida Kahlo.
Okay.
She's really strong, and she was one of the first openly bisexual women of history.
Are there any other women you look up to?
Yeah, I definitely look up to my mom. She's a great role model and definitely points me in the right direction.
Honestly, my girlfriends, I love my friends who are all going into different majors and trying to pursue different ways into life and make a change.
Are there any women professors on campus who have helped you out along your career journey?
Yeah, I had Dr. Nair for material science in ME 351, and that class was really tough, but she was great at helping me along and getting me through the class and making sure that I understood the concepts that were being taught.
Yes, Dr. Remmel and Dr. Netzley. I love their friendship, and I love how they both teach and how they don't put so much pressure on their students, but do hope for them to succeed.
Oh my gosh, Professor Woods. Professor Woods in the chemistry department, she is a G. I love her so much.
To wrap up these conversations this evening, the woman who has changed my life for the better would be, of course, my mom. Without her, I wouldn't be who I am today, and I wouldn't impact the others that I have in my life. I'm Jade Mitchell for BUTV News.
After the break, Dylan has the latest on Bradley basketball.
And later on, a stunning musical performance.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how the dog was looking at me?
Baby, you see, you're so right for me, and I am right for you. I love the things you do, like sweet tasting wine. Your lips are so divine. Your loving turns me on. My lonely days are gone. That's why I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Babe, I'm never gonna let you go. No, no, never gonna let you go. Baby, never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're home before sunrise. On top of the house, the kids, and our future. The smell of your cooking is our alarm clock. My Shiro's day is never done. So let's start saving a little more now so we can feel prepared for retirement. A free 3-minute online chat can give us the personalized tips we need so we can live our lives to the fullest. Visit asiaretirement.org/Shiro.
All right, so can we talk about that wonderful game that we had last Sunday?
Oh my, I was on the edge of my seat. Seriously, my hands were sweaty so bad. I was like, oh, it was such a Oh my God, that game was awesome.
It was awesome. That's the loudest that I've ever heard Carver before.
I know,
It
but
was-
they're doing-
honestly, it was a great experience.
Seriously, they're doing BU.
BU.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
man,
gosh.
I wish I could relive that moment. But again, welcome back to BUTV Sports. I'm Dylan Ballas, and let's get into this week's most exciting events. Earlier this week, the Bradley women's tennis team took on Southeast Missouri State here at the Parkside Fitness Center in Pekin. Bradley put up a good fight against the Red Hawks with Maria Pucana and Maria Benzanova, both winning their singles matchups. This was about the extent of the good news for the Braves, as the Red Hawks dominated in doubles and singles after, winning the matchup 5-2. The women's tennis team has an upcoming matchup against in Macomb, against Western Illinois this Saturday. Good luck to them. On a brighter note, last Friday, the Braves softball took on Gardner-Webb in Orlando, where something other than a great game stole the show. Two parrots were seen taking on the field during the bottom of the seventh, where one of them is actually seen landing on the umpire. Bradley was able to hold off the Bulldogs after the friendly interruption, winning the game 10-2 to go 5-5 overall this season. Funny enough, the Braves softball team will also take on Western Illinois this Saturday, but their meeting will be held in Wichita, Kansas. Good luck to our softball Braves for the rest of their season. Keeping on the topic of winning, the Bradley track and field team were lucky enough to take home 7 champions at the Missouri Valley Conference Indoor Championship in Chicago last weekend. Nicola Jansen and George Watson each won 2 championships in the same events of 3,000 meter and the 5,000 meter events. Also, the Nielsen sisters headlined the women's 800 meter, with Wilma winning the race with a time of 2 minutes and 9 seconds and Julia finishing just a second after with 2 minutes and 10 seconds. The time of her own. On top of these impressive performances, Eli Riker broke the school record for the men's 200 meter with a time of 22 seconds and 11 milliseconds. Another congratulations to all of our track and field athletes for their great performance in the Windy City. And now to what everybody has been waiting for, a sold-out Carver Arena, something that we haven't been able to see in 20 years, but the Braves basketball team this season did just that. With an attendance of 10,458, rendered Carver arguably one of the hardest home atmospheres to play in college basketball history. The Braves took full advantage of the crowd, pulling away with a 12-point win, beating the Drake Bulldogs 73-61 to win their first regular season MVC title in 27 years. Connor Hickman was the game's leading point scorer, putting up a season-high 19 points, going 80% from 3, trailing only Malavi Leons with 100%. Zeke Montgomery also had a very impressive defensive game thus far, with a block heard around the world that lit up Carver. In the preceding moments, the Braves will take on the winner of Illinois State versus Northern Iowa this upcoming Friday at 12 p.m. at St. Louis. Let the Arch Madness begin, and let's hope to punch a ticket to go dancing this March.
I hear you had a very exciting time at Carver.
I actually did, yes. I won the free pizza, and I actually got a free papadilla as well.
Ooh, that's awesome.
That is going to be so worth it, but I'm excited.
It was awesome. It was a great game.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Up next, we have a look into what's happening on campus this week.
And a heartwarming music performance.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Awkward. Do I look familiar? I should. You might remember me from here. Here. Or maybe even here.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
It can actually be a perfect moment to reach out to a friend and ask if they're okay if they seem down.
Doesn't matter how you say it. You all right?
Everything's okay?
All G?
You all right, girl?
Oh, you cool? You bugging dog.
Just show you're there for them.
Go on, Kelly. Susie awkward.
Hey, you haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
They call me Maxie, but I prefer tripod. I was your above-average four-legged homie, and then wham, bam, minivan. Some people pity me. Now that's lame. I still run, fetch, and swim. And the ladies love me. I'm the ultimate wingman. Just don't ask me to high five.
Let's take a look at what's going on this week. This Friday, March 3rd at 7 p.m. in Newmiller Hall, Barbecue Kittens is hosting Kitten Con, an improv comedy show. After the show, you'll be able to meet your favorite members of the troupe, and they'll even be signing autographs. Come on out and meet your favorite kittens. Love shopping, but not breaking your budget? Join BU Explore this Saturday at 11 a.m. for an outing to Helping Hands to Go Thrifting. Are you proud to be a Bradley Brave? Looking for some Bradley merchandise? Stop by the Rise of the Reds tabling event this Friday in the Student Center from 3 to 5 p.m. to get some merch. Tomorrow night, the Center for Prevention of Abuse will be on campus to encourage students to advocate for survivors of abuse in Central Illinois and provide students with volunteer opportunities. The event will start at 5:30 in the Marty Theater. Now, I don't thrift that much, but I do love shopping. Where do you guys like to get your clothes?
Ooh, I think for thrifting, it has to be Plato's Closet. But other than that, I definitely love a good old Target run, or if I'm going to the mall, like a Maurice's or even Dry Goods. That's personally for me.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
For thrifting, I think a local place that's great is Ribbon Records. It's like a half record store, a half thrift shop. It's great if you have. It's right off of Main Street, I believe.
Yep.
So definitely go check it out. It's great.
I go to JCPenney's at Northwoods. I don't buy anything unless my family approves.
I'll basically buy anything from like anywhere, but like Champion is like my go-to like brand.
Nice, nice.
So if we had to get a pair of shoes, where would we go? Because I'm in need of a new pair of shoes.
I rock my Doc Martens every single day.
Okay.
Place that sells Converse.
Tim, come on.
Yeah, I mean, Vans though? Come on.
I do love a good Vans. I have platform Vans. They're very nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Vans get dirty easily though.
Yeah, but you gotta take care of them, you know?
This just in. Ty does not take care of his shoes.
Yeah, this is him. Breaking news.
We're not gonna take advice from Ty tonight.
What about you, Alec?
I don't know, to be honest.
Well, that's all we've got for you tonight on BUTV News. For all of us here, I'm Lee Lard.
And I'm Rachel Hobbs. We leave you tonight with a performance from Caroline Burmall. Have a great night.
Fools fall in love in a hurry. Fools give their hearts much too soon. Just play them 2 bars of stardust. Just hang out one silly moon, and they've got their love torches burning when they should be playing it cool. I used to laugh, but now I understand. Shake the hand of a brand new fool. Fools fall in love just like schoolgirls, blinded by rose-colored dreams. They built their castles on wishes, with only rainbows for beams. And they're making plans for the future, when they should be right back in school. Oh, I used to laugh, but now I understand. Shake the hand of a brand new fool. I can't help falling